you all hear me? Okay. Just a quick disclaimer before I start. If anyone takes any offense to anything I say, or you don't think my jokes are funny, then I'm a reasonable guy. I can show you the door, because I don't need that kind of negativity. Thanks. So, when I was asked to come up here, I thought to myself, you know, like, what is it that makes, like, Asians laugh, and Asian students in particular? And that took me onto, like, even a deeper path. Like, what is it that makes us Asian? What is our fundamental, like, feature that makes us Asian? And the first thing I thought is, we all love curry, right? And our mums pack us little plastic boxes that we like to put in our freezer when we come to university. Yeah? Yeah, everyone's parents do that. You guys can deny it, but no, it's not that. Is it the fact that we're all predisposed to be really good at cricket? Is it that? I remember asking this one guy, he was like, no, I don't play cricket. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, he goes, but I'm like batting wise, I'm probably as good as Sachin Tendulkar. I was like, so you're average then? He goes, yeah. And I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But it's not even that. I'll tell you what it is. It's the fact that no matter which country in Asia you're from, whether you're from Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, at your family functions, you know there is a room full of Asian uncles discussing politics. Yeah? And you know all of these Asian uncles think they can run the country better than the rulers themselves. I remember one of my uncles, I was like, what's going on? He's like, nothing, we're just discussing the state of politics in Pakistan. I was like, okay. He's like, I've got an idea. I was like, all right, let's hear the idea. He goes, to fix the problems, we should show more cricket on the TV. I was like, you're going through an economic deficit, how is that going to help? He's like, I tell you, because they watch the cricket, they're happy, then they go to work, and then they do work, and we're not in economic deficit anymore. I was like, okay, that's actually a sound point. My dad is a TV presenter, so everywhere I go, I automatically get like a barrage of questions about politics, and they're like, son, what political party do you support? And I'm like, I don't really take an interest in Asian politics. And he's like, oh, I get it. You're a fashionist. I was like, do you mean fascist? No, I mean fashionist. You think it's fashionable not to take an interest in politics. What kind of Asian are you? But, do you know what? This is what I found ever since I moved to Leicester, is you know who has a bigger political agenda than all of your uncles combined? The taxi drivers here. If you've ever got in a taxi with an Asian taxi driver and they realize that you're Asian, oh God, that's the end. I got into a taxi last week, he goes, so, where are you from? I was like, London. No, where are you from originally? Croydon. No, I mean like originally, you know, the original. I was like, well, I was born in East London, does that count? No, I mean, where are your parents? Oh, okay, my parents, yeah. They're from Pakistan. Oh, I tell you, son, these bloody Goras, oh God. These bloody Goras, I tell you what they did, the partition. Oh God, this is getting deep. No, I tell you, they tried to divide us. Okay, listen, mate, I'm 23. You're 43, you combine our ages, we're probably still not old enough to know what was going on at the time, but I tell you, they did it. They tried to divide us. And then eventually, like, once you get past politics, it moves on to, like, other topics. Some of the taxi drivers, I don't know whether anyone's realized, are really creepy, right? I go into one taxi, the guy goes, oh, hello, and I was like, hey, you are that guy. I was like, what guy? That guy you go to Leicester. I was like, yeah. You are in the second year? I was like, I am. You live in the 4 Albert Road? I was like, yeah. He goes, I remember you. I was like, this is the first time I've taken this taxi company. Where the hell did he get in the information? And then eventually, like, the questions, you know, they come on to, like, what do you do? And, like, I'm a student. And, like, this is the moment where I have to put on, like, my most modest voice, because, you know, it's Asians. And I'm like, yeah, I'm studying medicine. Mic drop. I won't actually drop the mic, but, you know, they're immediately impressed. But you know what I found? This summer, I found that maybe medicine isn't the gold that it used to be. I had one auntie, she goes, Beta, what are you studying? I was like, medicine. She goes, oh, did you not get into dentistry? I was like, dentistry? Spent 5 years to become a glorified toothbrush. I'm on the front line saving lives, woman. No, I'm joking. But most of the aunties, you know, they immediately line up, and I feel like I'm on The Apprentice, except they're not handing me their CVs, they're handing me their daughter's CVs. Please, someone marry her, please. I was like, I feel I need to do, like, you know, Britain's Got Talent style auditions. I'm like, right, yeah, come up on stage. What are your credentials? Yeah, so I'm a medic at Leicester. Okay, yeah, so am I. I did biomedic Kings. Okay. Yeah, I'm the VP of a society. I was like, all right. My brother is an internet YouTube sensation. What? Okay, all right. Yeah, I did modeling for like a wedding show.
Isn't that the life of Cindy?
Sindhu? Nah, I don't think so. But you know what? This whole like talking with like, you get to an age where you suddenly start talking to girls and about like all of this stuff. And this has brought me on to a massive issue in our culture. Now, we all grew up watching Star Plus and Bollywood. I know you guys have all seen like Kyunki Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi. That banger. Yeah, I know. I had that on Sarah's thing. I love that one. But you know what that's done? It's created the most unrealistic expectations in people. And I don't want to be sexist, but I mean the girls here. Yeah, you guys have the weirdest expectations of a guy. I sat down with this one girl, she was pretty. I was like, all right, I'm a medic, let's do this, right? I was like, so tell me what you're looking for in a guy. She goes, all right, so he's either got to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. I was like, yeah, in 3 years I tick one of those boxes. Put me down. She's like, he's got to be funny. Well, yeah, you can tick that box. He's got to be intelligent. I was like, well, I'm a child prodigy genius, so tick that box. He's got to be like really talented. I was like, well, yeah, you can tick that box. I'll tell you what, he's got to be modest. I was like, you can double tick that box, because I'm super modest. But then it moves on to other stuff. He's got to like have green eyes. Why? Because that's super rare, and I'll feel like he's a treasure. What? Okay. He's got to take my breath away. I was like, asthma does that. So I was like, brilliant, I'm competing with a disease now. And then he's got to be like really fair. I was like, yeah, all right, take me down for that box. He's got to be 6'11". What the hell? 6'11". I don't think there's anyone on the planet that's 6'11". I was like, you're 5'2". You can't talk. No, he's got to be 6'11". I was like, brilliant, so that's the end of that story. But then, do you know what? It's not just physical aspects. These girls, and I know all of you have done it, you've planned out your weddings and proposals, haven't you? I want my wedding to be in like the Dorchester in London. All right, that's like a really expensive place. I want 300,000 people there. Okay, two things. A, the Dorchester can't fit that many people. B, you don't even know 300,000 people. No, but I just want them there. I was like, are you gonna pick up people off the street? Like, come to my wedding, please. It's in the Dorchester, London. Right? And they planned their proposals. I know exactly how I want him to propose to me. All right, go on, tell me. He's gonna fly me to Switzerland. Oh God. I can see where this is going. He's gonna get me onto one of those mountains. Yeah, okay, go on. He's gonna sing that Bollywood song to me. Also, which Bollywood song? Kedona, you are my Sonia. I was like, okay, I can. Kedia, girl, you are delusional. Because you ain't never gonna find a guy like that. But as bad as girls are, boys, oh my God. You're just as bad, but for the wrong reasons. You ask a guy what he wants. She gotta look good. She gotta cook good. Is that it? What if she say bloody psychopath? No, it's fine, as long as the roti is around. Brilliant. And the problem I think Asian guys have is that they've been really influenced by this whole bad man culture. You know what I'm talking about? You know those guys that walk like this? Why are you walking like that? Do you think that's gangster? I'll tell you what that reminds me of. We all have iPads and iPhones, and sometimes you're sitting on the toilet for like 20 minutes longer than you need to be, and then you get up and your leg is like, oh my God, wake the hell up. We have to go. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know why these people think that's gangster. I don't know. They also have this thing that I like to call RSI. It's repetitive speech impediment. They'll ask the same question again. Yo fam, what you saying? What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? I'll answer when you shut up. And this whole like Asian like bad man culture, I try to get away from it, but I'm from Croydon, and those of you guys that know, Croydon's like the second most bad man area in the UK, after Brixton. And problem is, I went to a really good school. So when I got out of school, I used to talk like, oh, how wonderful to meet you, absolutely spiffing. This doesn't go down well in Croydon. You can't get anything in Croydon if you talk like that. And so I thought to myself, all right, you know what I need to do? I need to bring up my street cred. I need to be like a gangster on the streets of Croydon. So I remember at this one time, I was at a newsagent's, I go to the guy, I was like, excuse me, can I get 3 of those packets? He goes, fam, I don't even understand what you're saying. I was like, can I get 3 of those packets? He's like, fam, like what language are you speaking, fam? Like, bruv doesn't understand. I was like, all right. So I decided I was gonna walk out. I was like, this guy's obviously an idiot, right? I'm not getting what I need. But then just I'm about to leave, I thought, nah. I was like, this is my chance to make a mark in history to be the biggest gangster in Croydon. So I walked back. And I was like, yo, fam, what you saying? What you saying? What you saying? And he's like, yeah, what's good, cuz? I was like, listen, man, you know me, Omar Ghauri, OG. I'm all about that OG gangster life. Yeah. Yo, fam, you know I'm gangster and whatnot. So tell you what, why don't you give me 3 of those packets of Frozen stickers, because my sticker album's almost complete. And that is how I became the biggest gangster in Croydon. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful crowd.